Hey everyone, welcome to Coming of Age.
Welcome.
Welcome to your face.
This is a podcast about movies, and today we're in a beach house on the beach.
Inlet Beach.
Let's go to the beach.
We've got a couple friends here, and we saw the wreckage of Panama City today. Explored that. We're filming and recording right now. Awesome times. I like it. It's cool friends in town. Halloween. We didn't watch a spooky movie. Really.
No, we didn't.
It was kind of
It
spooky.
didn't spook me at all.
Just
I was
spooky
like,
how big those tits were.
Spooked my dick. Spooked my dick a little bit. Woo.
You know that fluttery?
You know that fluttery feeling that comes up and wells up inside you.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm 14.
4D?
4D.
Double D.
Those are bigger than D's, my friends.
Oh, yeah.
Good Lord. We have friends in town. We're all together from Gainesville. You know them well.
First time with Dan in the room.
Hey.
Dan Joplin
I'm
here.
actually here.
And we have Mr. Klaus Kinski, Ben Gelber, right over here.
Hello. Hi.
Tell me, how difficult was it to get the balloon over the mountains?
Oh, you want me to do some fucking...
The steamboat. How did you do it?
I took my, I don't know the fucking word for it, but it's the record player with the attached,
Phonograph sort of thing?
Yeah, exactly. And I carried that around aimlessly in the Amazon rainforest. And
Until you got a steamboat over a mountain. Congratulations.
looked over the horizon often.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that movie.
Me neither.
Fitzcarraldo?
Nope.
I would have dressed up as a Geary, but
It's a lot of leather.
it's a lot of leather and a lot of metal and a lot of capuchin monkeys that...
You don't like the monkeys.
I don't. No,
Yeah.
I don't. No.
Shitty band.
No, I don't like New World. Old World monkeys terrify me. New World is okay.
Wizard of
Okay.
Oz monkeys.
Yeah, spider monkeys,
Yeah,
archaic
yeah.
capuchin, marmoset.
Capuchin pissed on my cousin Jabin.
Really?
Yeah, we were down in Cancun one time, and like there was a guy, take a picture with my monkey sort of thing, and the monkey jumped on me, and we took a picture of the monkey, and everything was fine. The monkey was cute,
Yeah.
and my cousin Jabin, monkey jumped on him, just immediately pissed all over his shoulder, and it was really funny.
That's what monkeys do. Monkeys
Yeah.
see.
That's great.
Yeah, yeah.
Monkey
And
see,
they
monkey
pee.
piss, monkey do.
Monkey doo-doo all over your face.
I got bitten by
motherfucker.
a baby chimpanzee.
Yeah.
Thought I had AIDS.
Yeah,
Didn't. It just scared me.
Yeah, you got that
Ooh.
from a toilet seat,
knock on
remember?
wood.
Yeah.
And this is Chase Cummins over here.
That's right, I'm right here.
Woo!
Present. And then we've got Alan Loosebrock over there.
Hi.
In that corner.
In the other corner.
Right
of
there
the...
in the corner.
Adrian. Let's talk about Faster, Pussycat, Kill Kill.
Oh, yeah.
We really needed to have written down some lines from this, because I need the exact dialogue. Some of those lines.
It
are
is,
just,
yeah. It's just so fucking in its own world. Like I don't know, it's that
it's
'60s lingo that
Yeah.
I feel like even like in the '60s they were like
Hep
what?
cats and we gotta slide.
People talk
before
like
the
that?
There's a
boot
word.
scoot-
There's a
doot-
word
doot-
for it, and I don't know the
Yeah.
word for it, but it's just like the one line. She's like, "What's the point?" And she's like, "The point is of no return." And it's
Yeah.
like there's
you're
a
at
word.
the end.
Yeah.
And you're at the end. And I'm at the end of it.
Look, I don't know what the hell your point is, but I
The
don't...
point is of no return, and you've reached it. You can still climb in that kitty car and take a hike.
What are you talking about, lady? Just talk like a human fucking being. But
No, like I was saying, that it kind of feels like that same dialogue of like a Cowboy Bebop or so, like an anime like that of like Fooly Cooley or Cowboy Bebop or something.
Or like
of
a
that.
Tarantino
Very,
movie.
yeah, super stylistic.
deliberate.
Like the editing style, like everything about this is like super ahead of its time. I feel like.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
quick, fucking edits. Like I
Yeah.
don't know, it adds so much personality that I just wouldn't expect. I feel like there would be like normally like some dry moments where it's just like kind of
Even the
some
dry moments.
dead
are-
air for like a couple seconds before a scene actually starts, but they just
Yeah.
cut and it's like boom, like fucking go.
Yeah, even when you appreciate an older movie that you're watching, sometimes you were still just very aware you're watching like a old movie, and it's like it's slower than you want it to
Yeah,
be.
exactly.
But
I
like
haven't-
it just felt like you were watching something modern.
Yeah.
Oh, you're cute. Like a velvet glove cast in iron. And like the gas chamber, Varla, a real fun gal.
Even the slow scenes, they're like bathing each other. you
Yeah.
know?
Especially,
Like-
especially
And then it
because
speeds
of
it up
the
a little
nudity
bit.
Yeah.
and like the level of just porn that this
Yeah.
movie
By
is.
the level of busts.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh yeah, this came out
I
yesterday.
respect. There wasn't one nipple slip, and I was really searching for it. Not one. Not one little nip.
Yeah, they left it.
Yeah,
in
his
there for
magnifying
sure.
glass out and everything.
Yes.
Even after they dove in the water, there was just a,
That was good.
I heard the film
Covers.
wasn't initially popular. Wink, wink. Should have sold under the fucking black market.
Yeah.
all these guys going to the theater with their girlfriends, and their girlfriends are getting mad, and they're like, yeah, fuck this movie.
Yeah, it sucks.
Hey, you guys want to come back next week?
Yeah,
keep your
I'm
head
just
on my
like
fucking crotch.
imagining like 50s dads, like when this comes out, like fucking getting a
My
copy
son's
of
not
it
gay.
from some fucking peddler.
Their wife is just like, that's it, we're leaving right
Yeah.
now, and he's like, yeah, we're leaving in like 5 minutes or so. I'll be out in a minute. Just hold on, I can't. I gotta hold on. I'm just gonna sit for a minute.
You hear just squishy sounds coming up from the seat. Yeah. We're leaving now.
Those were some sticky theaters back in the day.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
God damn, cleanup crew.
Yeah.
Just gotta pressure wash all the
Yeah.
fucking seats.
Fuck my life.
Dude, I lost a shoe.
I'll never knock muscle. But it's even better when you've got bread to enjoy it.
So Tiggo bitties,
Jesus Christ.
just every movement, every step you take.
Like, okay, let's all like just try to be,
Les boob.
it's like
just not
this-
think about the tits for a minute.
No,
Is that what
no,
you're
no.
saying?
This movie is very sexual, and it caused us all to have a lot of reactions.
Yeah.
And
in my pants.
and
Yeah.
if you watch it or have watched it, I'm sure you understand as well. Like, come on,
Yeah.
it's absolutely amazing. And for 65, it's just like, what?
Yeah.
It's surprising.
It's very surprising.
It
When I
feels
was-
like John Waters.
When I was watching it, though, I felt like I was watching a movie about that time being made in like the modern. Like it was that forward thinking, and that it looked that good.
Yeah.
That I. And also what they're wearing, it's just like it seems super modern. It doesn't
Oh, for
seem
sure.
like the 60s, you know? Well, it does.
It seemed
in,
like
in
a,
ways,
a
yeah.
modern look at the 60s.
But it was just like, it was.
Just like bounty hunters from Texas.
Yeah. And just so,
Yeah.
so sexual. So good.
Even
like-
them rolling around fighting on the ground was sexual. Like,
Oh, for sure.
Oh,
They're like, there's like the most like dumb sexual parts where you're just like, all right, you're gonna have a cat fight. Like, just roll around.
It's like you were saying, like how we're reacting to it now, just like Jesus Christ when this came out,
Oh.
like the way people must have reacted to
Seriously.
this.
How
It's
us
so
four are
funny.
reacting, put like a magnifying glass over it.
Yeah.
And
And we're all reacting kind of positively, but just like that,
Yeah.
the overall consensus was positive.
Really,
I think.
I would have expected that it wouldn't have been well received at the time.
I think
well,
it was
I don't-
mixed reaction at the time, and then over time.
I don't think it did
it's-
very well, but like it became like a cult thing, you know.
Yeah, but like the cult thing that
But, like,
some of the greatest
yeah.
critics of all time have gone back and said like,
yeah, for
this is
sure.
a good.
But all
this is
these
a good one.
sexploitation movies, like they did fairly well in the markets that they were intended for, right? Like,
A lot of them, but I think Russ
He's-
Meyer really like championed the genre. Like
Yeah.
this was like one of the reasons that sexploitation films became popular movies.
yeah, that seems pretty early. What year was it?
65.
That seems early enough, right?
Yeah.
Like it was a much bigger deal probably in the 70s when it was. People expected it, I guess. I don't know.
Because of movies like this.
Yeah. Was that like? Is that one of the prime examples of it?
It's
Like the
considered.
earliest one?
It's considered. Yeah, one of the best.
Okay.
It's also considered the greatest B movie ever made.
Yeah, boob movie.
Yeah, it like doesn't even seem.
I like Russ Meyer. I had never heard of him, but I love him. And then I looked up his autobiography. It's 3 volumes. It's called A Clean Breast. I mean, this guy, if anything, had a great sense of humor.
I think all guys named Russ are the same guy because like I've only known like another guy who went by Russ. Remember Russ from Space Wars? He seems like he would have made this movie.
Really?
Russ was like the friendliest child pedophile I've ever met.
I wouldn't say child. I think he goes for strictly legal.
Oh, he
but,
definitely does. I mean, but his look was like
Yeah.
short,
Pedophilia?
fat, mustache.
Yeah.
Says creepy shit.
Yeah.
So
all the
like
time.
right on the border of legality. you
Oh,
mean,
I
like-
mean, if
legal.
possible, if
Yeah.
that's an option.
She said she was
goddamn
18.
morality contest.
her Tinder said 18 asterisk.
The only
so-
difference between 17 and 18 for him is 18
CTS
makes it
below.
okay.
Yeah.
This is uncooked beef.
Now you bring her back. Now you hear me? You bring her back.
Okay, so let's talk about how that young girl, when she shows up, okay, like, just the movie in general, like, the plot.
Yeah.
So, fucking, they're just
Three
racing
badass-
around.
Three
Three
badass chicks
girls.
racing around
Yeah.
in their cool little hot
Porsches.
rods, through the desert. And like I guess there's a little makeshift track set up, and they're doing that. They play a little
Yeah,
chicken.
and that blonde girl goes and
She
jumps in the water.
She goes,
and
yeah. She like splits off from
Yeah.
them, and like then they chase her down. She jumps.
Were
in the
they
water.
getting
They're
off
just-
work?
No.
Was like
Yeah, they
were-
were getting their go-go dancers.
They were like, yeah.
Whoa, is that
That was
it?
the
I
very
thought they
beginning
were,
of the movie.
Okay.
They were dancing, yeah.
I
and
thought they
then-
were like on the lane. I thought they were just criminals.
They
that
were they were just criminals who also worked as go-go dancers.
Okay,
yeah.
gotcha.
Problematic.
So yeah, they play a little chicken with the cars and racing towards each other, and then what is it? Tommy? Tommy shows up in his car with a little 14-year-old girl.
Yeah,
Little
she was
14,
actually 16,
yeah.
during the time, and I was like, that's
Yeah.
a 12-year-old right there.
Yeah.
Young.
Young.
Today.
She looked young.
It was Tommy. There was someone credited as a narrator.
What?
The guy at the beginning.
John Furlong.
Oh, talking about the go-go dancers?
Yeah.
Says he dubbed the voice of Russ Meyer in all of Meyer's film appearances.
Everybody ready?
Honey, I'm always ready.
Okay, so then they're making fun of Tommy because Tommy does time trials and they like to race people. No, you
Yeah,
can't
right.
just beat a clock. You gotta beat a person. They had a real stick up their asses over the time trial.
And
They
I will
did,
say
but
this.
I was also like, kind of like,
Well,
fucking
yeah.
true.
Well, you know what that was? That was toxic masculinity right there, coming out of a female's mouth. Okay, I'll tell you that right
Yeah,
now.
it was
Yeah,
like-
it was.
That
It was.
That was.
So gender roles were reversed in that
yes,
scene.
they were very much so.
But it's like,
But
you
then he
know,
won.
Well, he
the
was
other
about
car
to
is
win.
an obstacle as well. It's a different game.
Yeah. Okay. So, whatever.
It's like if you play
shut up.
Mario Kart Versus and Mario Kart
listen to you.
Kart single player.
Yeah.
They were like,
Yeah.
you're a little pussy playing
You can
single
round the
player.
corners without hitting somebody else, but if there's another car there, you know.
And his rationale for doing time trials, he's like, I just want to beat other people, but they're not even here.
Well, like, I honestly did agree with him. He was just like, I just want to improve the machine.
Yeah, he was just like, I just like this.
Yeah.
Is
I'm
that
a race car
okay?
driver.
Yeah.
I
No,
like
that's
it.
what I'm saying. It's
I'm
like,
not a criminal.
that girl was mean. That's all I'm saying. Is she was not
She was
very
mean the whole movie,
She
and I
was not very
fucking
nice.
She was a
Yeah.
bully.
Yeah, she was.
I loved her so much.
She's a
Yeah,
real
she
She
bully.
was a
Love that
sexy
body.
Elvira
Yes.
murderous bully.
Yes. She
And
was
those eyebrows.
Okay, so then they race.
Those eyebrows were the best.
No, those eyebrows were the worst because they like
Oh.
extended off like the actual eyebrows.
love
and then,
it.
like the liner.
They were
like went
yeah,
in a different
they were
direction.
3 or
It's
4
on
inches
point.
above the
Yeah, it wasn't
actual
about
eyebrow.
the eyebrows.
I was not into that. It.
I thought they were on point.
No.
Yeah.
I wanted some caterpillars up there, you know what I'm saying?
Anyway, the plot of this movie.
Some fur.
Boots.
They race. Tommy's about to win. Elvira, what's her name in the movie?
Oh,
Taranga.
Yeah.
Tarangalila. Tarangalila.
her name's Varla and her real name's Tura Satana.
Varla?
Varla is her character.
Varla. That's
I loved her.
Weird. I don't remember that at all.
Varla, Rosie, and Billy.
Did they say
their real names
anyone's
are
name?
Turas,
I heard
Tana,
Billy.
Haji, and Lori Williams, which are all better names.
Yeah, I don't think we should say Haji.
Haji's
We're gonna need to
Haji
mark
Juhaji.
that if we say Haji.
That's
You're not allowed to say Haji.
literally her name.
No, I know.
Let's
Funny.
think of another word for it.
Just the color needs changing. Like a maybe yellow.
Did before.
But just no,
I
her.
liked her a lot
I
before.
liked her Italian accent.
Those
It's
big
hilarious.
eyeballs.
Yeah, that was
suck
very
those
bad.
out.
It's fucking
Yeah.
Maron.
So getting back to like the race part of it, the woman did a terrible fucking job.
Yeah, so
and like cut the track.
She cheated.
Yeah, so he was about to. Tommy was about to win.
Veronica or
Yeah,
whatever.
Varla, yeah. Velma was about to lose, and so then she like cut across the track and like cut him off, and then he like spun out and like just was really sad for a moment.
it
He
was
was like
just like-
collapsed over the wheel, but not hurt.
I think it was just like kind of
paused.
supposed to be. That
Yeah.
was like one of the old movie
Yes.
type of times where you're like, okay, this is dated.
He just lost control of his bomb. Nearly creamed us both.
What's that hero doing out there? Saying he's a prayer?
He should. He's got a lot to be thankful for.
Yeah,
Just because he's like, I'm like, I'm out of it for now, so these other people can have their scene.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then comes back and is like,
Oh, he's
why?
fine.
What happened?
Yeah.
And you're just like, what?
So,
I was expecting some closure from like, what happened from you?
Velma takes the stopwatch from the 12-year-old, and then she's all like, give it back, give it back. And then Tommy comes over and she won't give it back. And then her and Tommy fight, and then she karate chops the shit out of Tommy to death.
Well, she karate chops him to a weakened state, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
she
and then
grabs his arms.
Well, no,
puts her,
he gets one in.
he gets a
one
couple
in.
in. He gets her in the
yeah.
face and the tits and the
Yeah,
stomach.
right in
yeah,
the tits.
Right in the tits.
Those
And
tits.
then she puts him on the
Boing,
ground,
boing, boing.
puts her heel on the
Just
back
the
of his
tits
neck.
grab his fist and like flip him over.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then she
Well,
just
yeah, they're
cracks
rolling
his
around
neck.
for a while too, and I'm just like, Tommy, that's why he got the job.
So
Yeah.
did she break his spine?
She
in-
broke his neck.
Okay.
Yeah. She broke his.
It's a cool move. I like
Yeah.
that. That was a
Yeah,
good death.
grabbing his arms and just like.
Platt's stiff in his heat. He's had a bad accident.
Pulling it with his. Yeah.
Ouch.
Neat.
Neat.
Coolio.
Neat.
And then they're like, "Whoa, wowie zowie, we killed somebody.
Oh, and
we
of
better
course,
shut up this bitch."
And well, no, of course she faints. The girl is just like
Yeah.
unconscious as soon as they kill Tommy, the little girl that was riding with him. And so then they take her and go get some gas and are
yeah.
trying to decide what they're gonna do. Gas station attendant.
That's the most like horror movie-esque part, but it's just
Yeah.
about like explaining a money deal. You
Yeah,
know, it's just like,
yeah.
oh man, I heard about them boys up there who got some money. Might have hit
They
in the
see
desert.
the
my
girls.
best guess.
The girls spot a hot guy with a cripple. And they're like, "What's up with that hot guy with cripple?" And then the gas station attendant's like, "Oh, they have a lot of money." What? Okay, thanks, guy. Bye. And then
They don't pay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, what is he saying while he's like washing the windshield and looking at her tits?
Oh,
He's like, it's great to get out there on the road to America. Like, that's why it's there. And she's like,
Yeah,
you're
well,
not
it's
going to
not
find
down-
America down there.
She's got a nice tan on her. Is she only 16?
Yeah. Bet those new swimsuits make real great tan lines, you know? More skin showing and everything.
Yeah.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, he
I
was saying shit
missed
like
that.
that.
You
You're
didn't
just
pay your bills.
Missed that
Hey
one.
man, we got 2 other cars that need doing back here. Don't make a whole career out of it.
We got 2 more cars to go, 8-ball. Don't make a career out of it.
It's like that
It's
is
his
what
job.
it
It's
Yeah, it
his
was
fucking
literally just
job.
Like being like, well, this guy's not going to do it. Come on. What do
Kind
you
of
think
is.
he's saving money for the worm farm?
Oh, you're cute.
They scout out the ranch where there's this big dullard and his old rapist father.
Yeah.
Big dullard.
Let's just call him Lenny.
Yeah.
Lemon curry.
What you need now is a playmate. I may not be much in the muscle department, but I got a few things going for me too, you know.
Okay, so what happens when they get to the ranch? She's like snooping around.
Oh yeah,
Velma.
she's right outside of the door, like, and they're like, "What are you doing here?" And she's like, "We've just been driving around out in the desert. We're not like used to this place.
Yeah.
We just need some water, if it's okay."
Old man comes out with shotgun in the wheelchair. Mr. Leahy looking motherfucker.
Yeah. Who like just looks familiar from everything, but I can't picture him in anything else.
No doubt about your gender, girlie. The question is, what are you doing here? Seems like a week can't go by without somebody messing around.
Now, let's say we were all women and we watched that movie. Do you think the perspective would change?
Well, I think about us as men down here, and more so myself, because I'm the one who acted awkward. When Jordan walked down, I was like, hey, and I was just like, oh yeah, so is she like trying to like, I like started talking about the plot.
I didn't even notice.
What'd you say?
I was just like, oh, so is she like trying to like fuck him or like?
Why don't you take one of each, son? They both look tender.
I feel like you put it on like, you know, you put it on. No. If you put it on with like a significant other, like you'd just be like 5 minutes later, you're like, hi.
Yeah,
exactly.
No, but I mean,
Hey, you got
service
boobs
level,
too,
yeah,
and they're in front of my face.
It's sexploitation, all that jazz, but like,
It is all that jazz.
It is a very progressive, but like it's got these gender role reversals and things like that. It's not.
Well, it's very on the nose as
Yeah.
well. Like it's making all these jokes through just being like sort of all the male characters are just generally misogynistic, except for like the hero type. Who's
I mean,
like,
even
brother.
he is.
Even he like does some
definitely.
stupid shit. Yeah, for sure.
So it says here that noted feminist film critic B. Ruby Rich said that when she first saw Faster Pussycat in the 70s, she was absolutely outraged that she'd been forced to watch this. And this is a quote. She'd been forced to watch this misogynist film that objectified women, and that was really just short of softcore porn. Then upon viewing it again in the early 1990s, however, she said, I just loved it, and wrote a piece in the Village Voice reappraising the film and discussing her change in opinion.
Cool.
And then writer-director John Waters stated in his book Shock Value that Faster Pussycat Kill Kill is beyond a doubt the best movie ever made. It is possibly better than any film that will be made in the future.
Whoa.
He said later on its re-release that it ages like a fine wine.
John Waters is great.
I mean, it's
my pencil
fucking
mustache
good.
told me so.
Yeah.
If you believe that, how could you be with me like this?
Let's talk about the fucking brother. Like
Which one?
Let's talk about
The good brother?
Hulk.
Oh, yeah.
So like pretty much Hulk shows up and
Love it.
Blondie's super into him.
Oh, yeah.
She's like, when am I gonna get my piece? Okay.
Let me get a taste.
It's a
Watch him
juicier
work out.
romance than the Hulk and Black Widow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good comparison. Is that what it's based off of?
Did the Avengers see this movie?
Wow. it's
No,
like-
I really did keep expecting him to do like a Hulk jump.
I know.
Like,
I was like,
I
this is
wanted
gonna
to do
happen.
it so
How he
much.
was moving
God,
just so
yeah.
like ruggedly and burly. I was
Yeah.
just like, he doesn't know how to control these temptations.
And then he's
won't
fucking
like me
treated
one
like a dog, just like sick of his dad. Like tells him to go fetch a girl, and he just like tackles the shit out of her. And then it's just like crying. He's like, I didn't mean to.
That part's
hurt
crazy.
you."
Like,
Oh
I
my
wonder
God.
how scared the little 16-year-old actress was when they were like,
He
okay, now,
he
honey,
was ripped.
he's gonna run after you and tackle you,
Full
and
force.
and fucking pull you and rip your fucking
Top
shirt
off.
off and just act scared, okay? Do you think you can do that for us? He's like,
Yes.
yeah, I got you.
I am terrified.
I'm already
I just
scared.
pissed my pants.
All I was thinking was she was not wearing shoes the whole movie, so she's just walking through that hot
Oh,
desert.
that's true. Yeah, she just like set up. Like she was like, "Is it cool if we like just like fucking chill with you guys?"
You want a soft drink?
Yeah. Why was she in a bathing?
All we
suit?
drink is hard shit.
Nothing we do is soft.
Yeah.
It's all hard.
All the fucking
badass
outer
thing to
line.
say.
What
Yeah.
are people in prison? Hard.
Yeah.
They're doing hard time.
Yeah.
Yikes! Ouch.
Woo! But all these women are doing hard time at the end of this movie. Then they're dead.
The hardest.
Yeah,
It's the hardest of time.
bedrock.
Their pretty faces went to hell.
It's Flintstones.
So that guy, and then I guess like his dad, old grandpa dad boy is just a fucking dick and using his son as the muscle of the
He's
family.
not just a dick. He's a rapist and a murderer, and clearly possibly a murderer. Like, he's talking about, we've got these presents, boy. We got these presents that the Lord sent us.
Yeah, the
and
way he talks
we
about
just
these
need to
women, it's
unwrap
awful.
those satiny ribbons, and then when we're done with them, out here in the desert,
It's kinda-
we got plenty of room to bury those ribbons.
It's kind of crazy, like the morals
Like,
of
what the
both sides of the
fuck?
characters.
Scary as fuck.
You just make you be like you
Kill each
yeah,
other.
Fuck those other people, and then you're like, yeah, fuck those other people. It's like, you fucking kill everyone.
No.
Like, I can't wait for him to die.
No,
I can't wait for her to die.
I
Like,
love when fucking Velma and then the old man are out in the desert, like
Marla.
whatever. I know what it is. At the end, Marla, her, and then
Her.
yeah, she's just like, you want to ride, old man? And it's just like you were ready to kill that guy,
Yeah.
but you're just like, we're both pieces of shit. Come on, let's go back to the ranch.
Yeah, it's pretty cool actually.
Yeah.
It's very fucking. You can just see the Tarantino in it, like where he fucking pulls so much from
Yeah,
this.
badass women.
Oh, and like I don't know, Death Proof.
Everybody's got their own fucking agenda and like planned and
A lot of the parts, like I was just like, it's like Quentin Tarantino took those but edited like the end of the scenes and like made them better, like with Death Proof, like how it's like
you made them modern.
Yeah.
I would argue better though as well, just for like
He just
doesn't
cleaned
matter,
all
like-
he
Yeah.
cleaned everything up pretty damn
Yeah.
well.
yeah,
Yeah.
but like with like the running over of like the old man, you know, like while he's like in his
That
chair,
was
like it was
really-
just so
that-
slow and weird. And
Well,
like,
that was just, also just like the cutting on that was so weird. It didn't look, the geography of the scene, like all of a sudden it looked like the car was like out in the middle of the field.
Yeah.
Like right
It was
after
very
they hit him,
strange.
and they didn't really show the hit. And they so explicitly showed the hit on Lenny
exactly
that it was like, I guess it was easier to show that guy getting hit than a guy in
exactly
a chair
'cause
getting
of the-
hit.
Yeah,
Lenny
well,
getting
also he's
hit
much
looked-
stronger and like
yeah.
can, you know.
Well, I mean, just also having a
bounce
stunt
back.
guy, a stunt guy also just being able to stand up and take the hit rather than somebody sitting stationary in a chair. Like in a stationary chair, you can't like roll into it or whatever, you know, do any little
Lenny
move
getting
to-
hit was like a cartoon though.
That
He
was crazy.
Flew.
That was crazy.
It was a
through
quick,
the air.
it was a quick fucking shot.
I wanted,
You know?
I kind of want
Yeah.
to see it again just because it was. I can't tell if they really just hit a guy with a car
Or
like,
they
it
threw a
kinda
dummy.
looked-
It looked like they hit a
Yeah.
guy with a car and he literally fucking flipped
Yeah.
over a couple
Yeah,
times.
it looked pretty fucking good.
I mean, I expected it. It's got to be a little campy, right? Like, isn't that an aspect? Sorta, kinda.
Oh, definitely. It's a
you know?
beat movie.
Yeah. Oh, it definitely rolls. Like it knows what it's doing. Obviously,
It has the
through all
campiness,
the
but it-
misogyny. Like it's not like
It's almost misogynistic as a statement.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
not actually being misogynist. It's like taking all these misogynist things and then presenting these characters that are
It's pointing fingers
the
at
opposite
it. It's
of
being
that.
like, hey, look at this.
Which now is that what does it seem like that's what old Russ was actually meaning to do, or was Russ just
So,
like
I haven't seen-
love tits?
Well, I'm sure
That's-
I know he loved tits.
Must have been 80% of it.
But
I think.
Russ Meyer is known for having an incredibly feminist repertoire in his
Okay.
work, and like he's known as a feminist director, despite the sketchy material that all of his movies cover.
Well, no, I mean it's like how South Park can make very good moral arguments and everything while being so incredibly offensive and everything.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
because the social commentary. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like so narrow.
Well,
and
no,
they,
it's-
they take something and they compound it
right.
and they show you it and then they shit all over
Yeah.
it.
Can you not make a feminist movie with women that happen to have very large busts? Like,
and they're being like shown.
Yeah.
Wait, do you
And
want to
on
watch a feminist
display.
movie with women with small busts?
it wouldn't matter.
It's almost like
You
a
wanna-
fucking like middle finger. Like it's just being
Yeah.
like, look what it, It's kind of exactly what you'd want.
what you'd
from-
want.
Yeah,
Yeah,
from
it's
like
exactly
a
what I
feminist movie.
want.
It's just like,
It
hey,
supposes
look
that
at all
they
this
have-
shit. We're still bad. Fuck
Okay.
you.
Yeah.
Like,
Now, Dan does raise a good point. Would I have had the same response if those women did not have his big boobs, and I would not. I would absolutely not.
Well, very.
Maybe that was what he was trying to do, is get us all to watch.
Yeah.
But these women, by their own actions, like, they dress the way they dress because they want to, and they don't let.
Nobody owns me, honey.
Yeah. Oh, they don't let the way that they dress become like they don't let other men go like, we shouldn't dress that way. Yeah. Otherwise, this wouldn't have been happening. They're like, fuck you. We're gonna fucking do whatever the fuck we want.
You some sort of nudist, or you just lose a bunch of your clothes or something?
That old man's a piece of work.
So is lunch formal or something?
Or can we
I've never been one to stand on formality. He's in a wheelchair.
He's so creepy.
He can't stand on shit.
When she's eating that corn.
Oh yeah, when she's someone trying to sexily eat corn. A Velma, nonetheless.
Damn, just all the slaps and karate chops and shit in this.
Oh my god.
Was she just slapping that 16-year-old at the table?
She just got death when they do a close-up on Death Hand.
Yeah.
Like,
it's so
tiger.
fucking awesome looking, though.
No, it's fucking dumb as shit. It's fucking stupid as fuck.
It is weird because she's like doing
so
this and then like
fucking
chops.
dumb. Well, no, especially that last one where they do the close up, like right before she fucking died. Like she's like, maximum intensity, I'm dead.
Yeah, but like the cut was stupid, but the shot of her hand was fucking dope.
Yeah, I don't know, just the karate.
There's a lot of shots I liked, mostly the
really
butt
shots. They were not convincing. Like those fights. Yeah, no, those fights did not equal to her being good at karate. Like that was.
I'm not saying she was good at karate. I'm just saying that like.
I'm just saying the chopping thing was
the schlock
absurd.
Of it all. Yeah. But then she just makes puns about chopping guys down. Like at some point she was like, he chopped him down.
Yeah.
He chopped my boyfriend. She chopped my boyfriend down.
Well, no, she wasn't making a joke. She was just being literal. She was like, she chopped him.
Just a tiny bit of slang in there.
It's pretty funny though.
Chopped him down.
Come on, babe, let's get out of here.
The end of this movie, just with like the other brother who like did you realize like he was even like part of the family at first, like before he had left? When she's like wandering out and she's like, hey, like the 16-year-old.
When he like meets her on the porch, I didn't realize that. It wasn't until I realized
he just seemed like a hand or something.
Yeah. I ththought he was just a hand. Well, I think they mentioned though his other son's out, so like
then you piece it together. And she's like, you're one of the murderers. He's like, no,
I live here.
This is my family.
Yeah.
He doesn't mean no wrong.
I'm a nice guy. Why you always put me in the friend zone?
Oh my god! And like then just like, dude, what's her name? Varla just laying in the hay.
Making out with that guy.
Oh yeah.
Damn it! Like Varla, come on.
That sounds like my engine getting revved. That's the second time that's happened today.
Yeah. I was surprised by that line from Varla. I was
didn't
like, wow.
think she was gonna say her engine.
She got her engine rev.
Yeah.
By this guy.
Yeah. I was like,
good for that guy.
Yeah.
She's not an easy woman to please.
Good job, bud.
Yeah, she like still wanted to fuck him while killing him.
Yeah.
That's passion.
That's fun.
Mm-hmm.
Passion.
I could only hope to die like that.
By getting fucked by a woman who wants to murder
Not
you.
even fuck, just like
fuck to
almost.
death. Yeah. Almost fucked to death.
It's just like
snoo.
Knowing that it was a possibility, and then she kills me.
Yeah. Stab you in
like
the dick.
The praying mantis.
That would honestly be the worst.
Yeah, it's terrible.
You cut my dick
I
off.
don't think it would.
You're just like
I don't think I would have sex then because
you're laying there dying. You're like, but are we still going too far?
It's like, no, you chopped your dick off.
Just like, I think you're sexy, and you're like, wow, that's crazy. And then she kills you.
Hey, guess what?
That's crazy.
I can't believe it.
That's what I thought was gonna happen
when he was getting crushed by the car.
Right, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Lenny.
Oh,
Hulky
fucking
boy.
Hercules.
Yeah.
That was the best.
Honey, we call him Huncules. Back when the world was young. The planet Earth was down on its luck. We're gonna do sing-alongs now.
I don't know.
I don't know the words of that song.
Singing 9 to 5. That's all I know.
What is that song from? I know this.
Hercules.
Hercules.
Oh, you're cute.
Faster Pussycat Kill Kill, that was a movie we just talked about. If we talked about it anymore, we'd probably have some terrible things to say that we don't want to share with you.
That's true.
I would love to share them with
It's
you,
a slippery slarp.
Maybe we should just.
I've
blurt it
already
out.
said too much.
Yeah.
No.
There's big
guys.
boobs. We like big boobs. That's it.
There's nothing wrong with big tits.
It's
I
true.
like big boobs, and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny.
I feel shameful.
All shapes and sizes. I mean,
I don't even a little bit feel shameful.
I shouldn't.
Oh no!
I don't know why I do.
Yeah, I don't know why you do either. It was a great
Would you
movie.
have felt more shameful if your girlfriend was down here watching it with us?
Yeah, I'd probably say, hey,
You
this is
wait.
stupid.
So what's with the plot?
Just
here?
kidding,
And
I'm
what's
just kidding.
the,
This is
okay,
stupid.
hold
Do you
on,
wanna
hold
go
on.
upstairs?
No,
What
see,
the
I took
hell?
I
Let's
took
go
a
upstairs
note
and
down.
Yeah. Hey. But it is. It's like that situation. Like, you got boobs. Can you milk me? Or can I milk you?
Can you
Actually,
milk me?
Let's flip
I have
it.
nipples.
Yeah.
I have nipples, Gary.
Wow, look at that
Can you
leather.
milk me?
It's been known to be passing out time.
Anyway, I love this podcast and I love all of you. And I didn't mean you guys. I mean, you know.
Kisses in Italian.
Cut. Oh, sorry.
Too silly, too silly.
Oh, hey, Tunes.
She go.
Oh, Canada.
Anyway, it's been a special time hanging out with all of you and watching this movie.
With Ben and Dan in studio today, without us actually being able to be in studio.
Yeah, or ever having a studio.
And yeah, our studio got destroyed.
It's gone.
No, it's actually going to be built really nice now because of the hurricane.
But we love you all. And love you all.
Do we?
What's happening?
I love tits.
I love tits. Titty bitty bits. Flopping in my face. And I don't even care. I wanna tits and babies.
Pum pum.
Bye.
Bye.
Fuck you.